Hey folks, this is Manuel from Steadybit. Today I want to talk about the experiment scheduling functionality that is built into the Steadybit platform. The schedule function is especially beneficial whenever you want to run the experiment at a later point in time, or you want to simply run something in a recurring manner without setting up a CI/CD pipeline for that. Now, looking at a specific experiment design, we have the schedule at the top right. And now you have the option to choose whether you want to run this specific experiment only once, for instance, today at a later time, or whether you want to run it recurrently by using a cron-type quartz expression. Like for instance now, where I'm configuring a schedule to run the experiment at every day at 10:15. Additionally, I have the option to override variables I'm using in the experiment. So for instance, in the experiment, I've decided to specify the zone via an experiment variable, and it's currently configured to use the zone Eurocentral 1A. I can easily override it in here and say I want to execute it with 1B. And also I have to specify whether it's okay to run the experiment, even though another experiment is currently going on. Eventually I can save the schedule and also create another one, maybe to run this specific experiment, for instance, at 4:42. And in this case, I want to use the Eurocenter 1A so I don't overwrite and save the schedule as well. Now looking at the experiment schedules list, I can see that I have multiple schedules for one particular experiment. I can see in here like a recurring one as well as a one schedule. And I can also deactivate them whenever I want to pause them for now. The same can be done using the API, where you can basically create or update an experiment schedule, or you can also get a list of all the experiment schedules that you have configured. Now let's wait a few seconds so that this experiment is triggered by the schedule that we have configured. Here we go, the schedule has kicked in and the experiment is running. And this way the scheduled ones is deleted, and the only schedule I have is my cron-based expression, which I can also, if I want to, delete from here to make sure it's not running in the future anymore. That's everything on experiment schedules. You can read up all the details in the Steadybit docs. Thanks for watching and take care.